Good morning, everyone. Sorry about the glare. Today we're going to talk about border strips and just skinny things that we cut off paper and then they just sit here. And I'm going to say that when I did this, I thought, oh yes, this is it. This is awesome. And then it's like I had divided them up color-wise. I've got white, red, pink, and then I got coral, and then it looks like I have, I don't know, maybe mixed, I don't know what that is. And then I have yellow and orange, and I guess I can't even tell what they are sometimes. These are like greens, turquoise, blue, purple, navy. Then I have some wood grain and brick, some grays, maybe some glitter or foil. And then I have these, which are, I think these are themed. Okay, and so I had just taken a cover of a paper pad and stuck it in this because I thought it was real nice and firm. And then I had this, so I stuck this all into this bag. Well, I'll call it a bag, but it's more like a sleeve. And thought, okay, that's it. I also have this Legacy Shortcuts. And it was borders from Creative Memories. And if I ever used one of these, it's a mystery to me. And then, as I scrapbooked, let me get this out of the way. As I scrapbooked, I started putting things in this. So things ended up in this. And then I have some short pieces back here, and I thought, oh yeah, that works good. But now look at it. I mean, yes, it's a good idea maybe for containing them. And this was a good idea for containing them. And then I went to this. I had these out in my garage, and it's like they're for floating candles, and I have 3 different sizes. And I thought those would be fantastic. They'll just sit on my counter in my art room, and I'll use them from there. Well, no, they're still there. So today I am going to sort through them, only keep the ones I really want to keep. And I mean, it's like, I thought, oh, maybe I'll use Hello Summer, and maybe I will keep these and maybe just put them in with words in my colors binder or something. I don't know, because you know, I would use that just as, you know, it says Hello Summer. Maybe I would use it. I don't know. I'm gonna whittle this down. I like the idea of them being in here, as long as I use them. I mean, it's like, it's not containing them, it's using them. I mean, I've come up with ways of containing them, but that is not using them. And I have to say that sometimes, you know, I've made those little tabs, and I made those little hearts where I'll use like a little skinny strip in the middle and have it be 2 different papers. And I like that idea. And so I'm gonna separate maybe those, because they don't have to be this long if I would use that. And so I'm gonna go through them, kind of separate them out, and see if I can come up with a better plan. My art room has gotten really messy, and I've got 2 cabinets underneath this that island that, if you've seen my my walk through my scrapbook room, if you've seen that, you've seen the island in the middle. And so it's like I need to clean that out because it's just gotten out of control. And it's like I went in there to get something the other day, and it's like I could hardly even get in there. So it's like I need to clean that out. So that's what I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna, you know, start with one project at a time and, you know, just try to get it done during my real life. And so I'm gonna pause for a little bit, kind of start sorting these, and then I'll come back and show you what I've come up with. Okay, I thought I'd jump in for a second and tell you where I'm at. Okay, I have, I've got all the little pieces in front of me, and I have to tell you, they're kind of the ones that I've used the most whenever I'm like making tabs. Like, let's see if I can find a paper here. Like sometimes I've just taken like a scrap piece of paper and made a tab. I think this was from a Jen Hadfield paper. And then I'm just gonna kind of show you some of the tabs I've made. And I'll click or put those links down below. Here's another one I've done out of an 8.5 or 6x6 pad. I think this was out of a 6x6 pad and washi, I think. And this may be from a border strip, and maybe the whole thing was like 2 pieces of border strip. And then I also have done where I put gold, use a gold paper and then put a border strip over top of it. And that's like one of my favorite things to do with these little strips. And I'm trying to find a couple like this one here, this and this is the same paper, just 2 different sides. But it's one of my favorite papers, so to be able to cut it like that and get a little bit of both of them for a tab onto something that I'm doing. And then I also, do I have any, I don't know if I have any that is where I put the little strip in the middle. No, I have this one here where I did wood and a floral. I love two-tone tabs. I love tabs. I don't use them all the time, but whenever I think about them, I do. And I was trying to find one where I used like different trim in between. And I was pretty sure I did them, but maybe not. Sometimes I will take, let me show you one where, like this here, how you've got the 2 colors, and then I might take, like this here I have here just because it's cut so straight and so thin, I probably couldn't do it normally. But you can do then a strip like this in the middle, and just look at how it looks a little more classy. And so it's like sometimes I'll just save like a little strip like this. I end up just with a little pile of them in my room. And so I've kind of got those here, you know, the little strips. So maybe I'll even do some tomorrow where I'm saving the ones that I would not want to use them, or they're too small. I wouldn't want to use them as a border strip, where if it's like they're too small but I really still like the paper. And like this one here, I just love this, and it's like, it's just, it looks like it's a perfect cut to me, and it's just so pretty. And it's like, I just think it would be so pretty on something, and maybe even something like this. So I'll try to use some of these tomorrow and do some little tabs or hearts or something that I like to do like that. And so I'm gonna kind of move the camera so you can kind of see my mess over here. So these are my little skinny ones that I figure I will be crafting with soon. And here's a really dusty piece of gold. now my pants are used as a duster. And then I've got some vellum over here that, you know, it's like it won't stay over here, but I've got my smaller pieces. I have some here that I actually had made with washi. So these are my little pieces. And then over here I have a pile of things that I think I might use for border strips. And then this so far is my trash. And these are like little words. Oh, and this is a piece that it ended up in here, but it was actually from a, it was from an embellishment swap. And then I have a few of these where I thought, okay, some of the butterflies are, this one's perfect, this one's perfect, and this one's perfect. So I could just cut those out. And then I have a pile here that maybe my friend would like. So I'm doing a pile just like if I have two of something and I don't figure I'll use them both or whatever. And so I'm just kind of still sorting, and I'll hop back on here when I'm at the end and tell you where I'm putting them. Hopefully I'm putting them in the jars, but we'll see how that goes. So I'll be back in a few. All right, I've gone through everything. I've saved all the words in here, and then I also threw in these where I might be able to cut out a butterfly or two. And so I'll go through those and see if I just want to cut any of it out. Now when I cut these off, like the Time of Wonder, I leave a little piece at the end. I leave a long piece at the end in case I want to, oh, I need a trash can all of a sudden. Oh, this is my trash can. Here's what I've gotten rid of, trash-wise. I did fill up this for my friend to see if she wanted any of it. And now back to what I was saying. I will cut some of this off, and so I can like make a banner at the end or a fishtail. So it just kind of gives, you know, you room to do that. So I'll leave extra on just for that. And I do that with everything. And like this one here, it's Teresa Collins. Like the bike on here is cut off, but I thought I might like memories, and maybe I could put something over this, so I don't know how long of a space I want here. So I just thought I'd leave that whole. And so I'm gonna come back tomorrow and I'll think of something to do. Okay, so now this is lace, so I'm not taking it out of here until I use it. It is from Mrs. Grossman's, and so I've had that since 1998. That's horrible. I need to use some of these. Now this I got at Big Lots, right? Yeah, that's the Big Lots sticker. And this is K & Company. Does that have a date on it? I don't see one. So I've got these, and are these from there too? These ones, it looks like I have opened them, but I haven't used any of them. These are from Creative Memories, and they are, let's see, this is Easter. I can't even figure out what that is. I might not know. Oh, it looks like a yard. Oh, it's a tree and a swing. So here's a swing. I know you can't see it, but it's a tree and a swing. Okay, and this is Halloween theme. It's, what is it? Scarecrow. Okay, and this is probably what? Summer? It's got a swan, a duck. I know it's like impossible to see. Okay, so are any of the, okay, there's the swing in the tree. I've used that one. I have this one, and I don't see that one in here. Okay, so I'm glad I saved that. And then I have these. I'm not going to take them out until I use them, but I'm going to remember that I have purple, because so many times I look for something purple and I don't have it. Okay, so these are the ones I'm keeping, And now these ones, I'm gonna call these my theme. And this is denim and handkerchiefs, so I'm gonna call them Western. This is Easter. I just have one Easter one. And then these are like spring flowers maybe. These are pretty vivid colors. It maybe is, oh, who is it? I keep thinking Debbie Mom, but is she? No, I don't think that's it. Mary Engelbright, I think that is. And then I have Winter. And then I have Boys and Girls and Baby. So I got that there. And this I think is Debbie Mom. But I didn't have anything that was calling out that it should go with it, so it's by itself. This is Birthday. This is Sewing. It's got the tape measures, rulers. It's got pins and buttons, so I'm sticking that together. This is Fall. It's got some, oh, I don't even know what that's called. It's got sunflowers, whatever this is. I want to call it jute, but that's not it. And then I've got Christmas. I've got food and picnic theme. And then I have this with the birds and the grass. And it's like I bought this because it was so adorable, and yet I still have it. And so those are my themes. Now, because I did do gold embellishments, I stuck these gold things together, and then I have Mr. and Mrs. and then this gold leaf. And then I have wood or brick in this one. And then this one's kind of a brown, and this was from what? This is a border strip, but I love how it looks. It's Asuka, and what is it called? Wood texture. But look at how this looks like stitching on leather. So I really like that. And then I had this one here that it's just a strip that has the arrows, so I'm saving that together. And oh, here's Christian based or faith based. And then this is kind of the grays and blacks. I didn't have very many of those. But this one here is another one from Asuka. Oh, it's the Wizard. And so I thought I'm gonna save that because that will be fun to use. And then I have my blue, turquoise, green, yellow. I couldn't believe how much green I had, and I put some in my friend's pile. And then I have yellows, oranges, corals, reds, pinks. And then I have this, it's like an ivory, and it is a fabric. Then I have the whites, and then I have a multicolor. Oh, and here's 4th of July. So those are the ones that and I had this in with these little scraps because I thought when I use these, I probably will be using them as strips. So that's why I stuck those in there. And the little strips I have stuck in here, but I don't see that that's a good place for them. So I probably won't keep them there. Oh, and then here's blue. And they're probably a baby theme, so maybe I'll stick them with the baby. Boys and Girls and Babies. Here it is. So I'm going to stick them in there. Some of these, there's short pieces and long pieces, like they were to be a square. And they might have been a square on the sticker sheet at the time, but I've taken them off since then. So I am going to, I don't know, I'm thinking about putting them in here maybe just for a while, but I don't see that that will be, I mean, the way that this looks in here is just too monotonous to look at. So I don't see that as a good solution. But maybe the ones that aren't a theme, I'll stick in here for now. At least for the next couple days, because I am gonna play with them tomorrow. And so maybe all the warm colors, the multicolors are warm colors, and then these ones I'll put in the taller one. So I'll have the silver, gold, brown woods, grays, blues. Oh, this, I think I cut this out of a magazine, a craft magazine. And it was just pretty, so I cut it out. I don't know. It's like, I've had that for so many years too. It's like, oh, and this right here is a piece I tore off, but it's like daisies and I think dandelions or something, but it's so pretty that I thought I just want to make that into an embellishment. And that, I kept thinking about that one today. So it might end up being an embellishment tomorrow. So, see, now that doesn't look too bad to me, but I think I'll probably just keep throwing stuff in it and then it'll be a mess again. So I will probably end up putting them back into the plastic sleeves that I put the thickers in, and maybe back in this. Oh, and I was gonna open up this, but I still have not done that yet because I don't know. It's like, there's just so much stuff that it's like I need to use it, I want to use it, I just need to somehow remember to use it. And so maybe having the big bundles in front of me will remind me. I mean, I'm thinking about it now, but you know, tomorrow is another day. So anyway, I'm gonna get my table cleared off and then I'm going to do the drawing, well, what is it? The random spinner thing for the giveaway. So I will be back to do that as soon as I get my table cleaned off, and I'll be right back. Bye-bye. I mean, no, not goodbye. Just a minute. Okay, I think this is it. Pick a winner. Laura Cudson. All right, Laura, you're the winner. And I think you're over there on Love RTS, or if you're on Facebook, you can just put in Terry Rice, look for me, and you should find me there at Ginger's Corner or at, you know, Love RTS, so you should be able to find me there. And you're the winner. Congratulations. Okay, I'll let y'all go and I'll be back tomorrow with some kind of project. Bye-bye.